Hi everyone, welcome to your Wednesday mobility session. If you're anything like me, you're going to need to do this. So don't don't not do it. You need to get your mobility done. We've got a couple of different exercises for you today. First exercise, you've got two options. We're going to go up against the wall and we're going to do a cobra stretch. So a traditional cobra stretch, lying down on the floor and just raising up, trying to get this bit of your back engaged and try to stretch through the front portion of your body. If you are good at that and you don't have any lower back issues, then I want you to try and get your hands up onto the wall and do an advanced version of that. So version number one, lying down on the floor and then elbows underneath shoulders, just raising up. If you can do that comfortably, go up onto your hands. And if you can do that comfortably without all of your lower half lifted up, then you're going to start with your head close to the wall. You're going to place the hands up onto the wall. You're going to tuck your toes underneath, squeeze your bum, and then just rise up. You're just going to pause and hold in this position here if you can. If that's a little bit too much on your lower back and it hurts too much, don't do it. We don't want you to injure yourself, but we are trying to stretch the front portion of your body. We spend a lot of time sat down working from home in this position. This all gets a little bit tight. Lower back gets tight into this position, so we're trying to activate the muscles down the back and at the same time just stretching and opening up there. Okay. Second exercise, hinge against the wall. If you are working from home, you sat down a lot, hamstrings are going to be tight. We're attacking them today. So we're going to place your bum up against the wall. I've got my feet about 6 inches away from the wall, knees slightly bent. I'm just going to hinge at the hips. So I'm pushing my bum against the wall and just trying to find that stretch. Now my back should be kind of straight in here. I don't want to overextend and I don't want to round. I want my back to be flat, so I'm still hinging. So bum against the wall and just try to keep those knees slightly bent. Feel loads of tension there into the hamstrings. I'm just going to pause and hold there for a couple of minutes. Okay. Third exercise, up onto a chair. I'm going to sit on the edge of the chair, right on the edge. I'm going to take my hands on the inside of the legs and I'm going to wrap them all the way around. I'm going to drop my head all the way down towards the floor. Okay, that's going to kind of get into the hip capsule a little bit. It's going to open up the muscles on the lower part of the back as well and just start to bend your back through the lumbar spine. So I want you to try and accumulate 2 minutes in that position. We're then going to get down onto the floor. We're going to sit in a cross-legged position. So you might need to put a mat underneath your legs if this hurts your ankles a little bit too much, but I want you to spend just a little bit of time in this kind of butterfly leg position. Just sit here. That might just be enough for you. So accumulate your 2 minutes, okay? You might want to just press the knees down just a little bit so it's opening up the hip capsule a little bit more. And if you've got that ability to go forwards, then I want you to try and do so. So I want you to just reach forwards, elbows in front of the shins. Just pause and hold in that position. If you can reach further forwards and get a little bit lower down, then go ahead and do that. If you want to hold on to something like a dumbbell or underneath a sofa or anything like that, just anchor yourself down, that might help you maintain that position for a little while as well. All right, guys. So go ahead and go through that exercise. The next one we'll go into is a tricep stretch position. 2 ways that you can do this. You can do it, 3 ways really. You can do it manually. You can place your hand onto the top part of your back or the lower part of your neck, and then you can just try and stretch into that position. It's going to get into the tricep, but it's mainly going to get into the shoulders. You can do it up against a wall. So I might just try and sit into that position. I'm just going to have a play around and just try and find which is the most comfortable position where I'm stretching into there. Or I can go up against the chair again, and I can go elbows onto the chair. I'm going to drop my head down, hands onto the lower portion of my neck, and just pause and hold in position there. Okay, guys. Those are your stretches for today. Have a little go at them, have a little practice. Don't injure yourself, don't be sore. If something does hurt and feels uncomfortable, come on out of it. You should be stretching a muscle and you should be challenging a joint, but it shouldn't be hurting. All right, guys. If you have any questions, hit us up. Good luck and have fun.